One more time. One more time.
One more time. One more time. One more time. Misha!
Rock those.
Backstage had a 5-minute conversation about how we promised not to drop the microphones anymore. 5 minutes long, and she was like, okay, they cost €1,000 a piece, so please don't drop the mic anymore.
Hey, I'm so sorry. You realize that it was inevitable.
It had to happen, and it will probably happen 10 more times during this panel.
Hi, Misha.
Hello, Jensen. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? I did an impression of you earlier.
Did you?
It kind of tanked.
Did it?
Yeah, it wasn't.
They didn't think it was funny?
Didn't have legs. Yeah, that's it.
Now,
what?
like just roughly speaking, what did the impression look like?
It was,
Let me guess.
Okay.
Kind of like macho, right? Like kind of just like tough, kind of badass,
Yes.
is my guess.
Well, it was certainly like a sport involved.
Like,
if you want to call it that. Maybe. There are people that call it a sport. There are people that refer to it as a sport.
is it like something like a tough sport, like a kind of like a manly sport?
Yeah.
Is that sport bicycle touring?
Maybe. I'm not familiar with that sport. What is, yes, it's like sport.
It's very similar to sport.
Yeah. How, by the way, sore at all?
Sore? Am I sore?
Sore.
Well, after my panel with Jared, yeah. I'm sorry, you were talking about the bike riding.
No, I was actually talking about what just happened.
But with the seat and everything as it is, both the panel and the bike hurt me in the same place.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hold on.
Just a minute.
I'm just gonna fill them in for like 10 minutes and then we'll be right back.
Stay tuned for these messages from our sponsors.
I can just tell him on the mic. There was a question that had a little bit of innuendo in it. Where I don't know if you know this, but in Italy they call cum influence. Anyway, it's a long story. Whatever. No, not a big deal. Long story short, the question sort of implied that Cass was the bottom in the relationship with Sam, and it got pretty graphic.
So it's like in football. There's you have your offensive line.
Yep.
You have your like tailbacks. You have a quarterback.
Yep.
You have a receiver. I get it. There's also a tight end.
I hate sports analogies. Tight.
We should take questions.
Yeah, let's take some
We
questions.
should take some questions. Hi, lovely. No. But, oh,
Okay, now
there you go.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Yeah, this is a serious question. I'm Italian and
Serious question.
okay.
Is that going to be our code word for the question about sex from now
For
on?
both of you.
Okay. So we should probably establish a safe word at this point. Mine is keep going.
Okay, we all know you from what we have seen and see in screens and at conventions, but I was wondering if you could tell us a unique story that belongs just to the real
Why are
person.
you yelling at us? You're so loud. Okay, go ahead, go.
I'm still been nervous, I'm sorry. Okay, if you could tell us just a unique story
Yes.
that belongs just to the real Jensen and the real Misha,
Yes.
that you have never told to anyone, in order to let us know a little bit better. Know you a little bit better.
We have to dust off some of those stories that we usually try not to tell other people.
Fuck. I kind of feel like those stories happen. They get told naturally, like through trying to. It's just it kind of. I can't just. I don't. It's like let me tell you. Let me open the vault here.
told anyone.
There you go. Here's a real gem. I don't have that. I'm not. We're not Richard and Rob. We can't. Well, I guess we could do a Richard and Rob.
Maybe, which is the most weird question that a fan ever asked you?
The last question that we got.
Yeah. Just
From the
that
microphone.
previous question was. I think it actually started with. This is a serious question.
I'm still racking my brain. I'm trying to think of something.
You're actually trying to think of like some crazy story right now.
Yeah.
Maybe just an ordinary story.
Or just a generic story?
Just
There once
You don't
was
feel like.
many moons ago.
when we were just
Many moons ago. My name's Mark Shepard. Hello, how are you? I told you this, right? I told them that when I read the script, I read it aloud.
Yeah.
And Mark's Crowley's lines are read in a very Monty Python-esque.
We should make him do that on the show.
Well, he does.
Great
That's
idea.
how I hear it. And you know what? I actually have a voice for you.
What is that voice? Never mind. Shit. I actually asked that of honest, open curiosity, and then the minute the question came out of my mouth, I was like, that's gonna make fun of me.
I'm gonna find a script. You tell a story that dust off an old story for.
No.
with you. This is a sort of a generalization about our private interactions. And I don't know that I've shared this before, so I think yeah. We spent a lot of time in Cliff's car. Driving from our trailers to set, back again, and we have often remarked on how we have a lot of, like, it's our time to sort of have deep conversations, talk about issues that are important to us, and we've often commented on the fact that any randomly selected 15-second portion of that conversation would ruin all of our careers forever if it went public. We make a lot of very dirty jokes, say a lot of things that shouldn't be said by human beings. We laugh. We think it's funny. You're having a hard time finding a script that has Castiel in it, aren't you?
I am. Hey, how about this? What's an episode this season? Think of a scene this season between Dean and Castiel. What is it? Ooh, on the phone. On the phone, baby.
Baby.
Gotcha. That was 11:04. It was 11:04. Hold on. Blue script revisions.
Yeah, make sure you get the blue revisions. I don't want to do the production draft. That's going to cost you a lot of money.
No, it's not. You know what? I have a grandfathered clause plan on my phone.
What?
Yes.
Man, I am going to tweet to AT&T right now.
Do it.
And tell them.
Because Jared, when we were in London 2 weeks ago,